Yo, what's going on, guys? UD Spider, welcome in. So, as you can see, we're on Norway going for Artic Char and a few brown trout while we're at it because they're in the same area. Before we get to that, though, anybody who's kind of following along with this as a guide for leveling up, stuff like that, I want to point out that here in Norway, right here at the starting outpost that you start at right up here, that yellow one that I can't even pronounce the name of. That last bit, that's not even letters. I don't know what that's supposed to be. But you get a mission there called Find the Rod, and that's it gives you a really good rod to start out with. I want to say the Stalos, the name of the rod. I think it's a 33-pound line capacity on it. I'm not really that worried about it because I have the DLC rods from the classic tackle pack, which is free, but also the Western pack that came with a rod that's about 33 pounds also. But if you're not wanting to spend any money on it and you have Norway, then that's a really good option. The reel kind of sucks, but you kind of got to use what you got. In the meantime, we're here for some char, and I'm actually using the 8-pound setup here. We've got the brass monkey. I'll show you the whole setup. Got the the brass monkey rod, the scope reel. It's a really good combo with 8-pound line, and I'm throwing a size 3 spinner. I'll use the Stallow to catch diamond carp. Oh, dude, I bet that was rough. The Stallow is a good reel, or a good rod. The Hund is not my favorite reel in the game. It's really slow. And we got our first char on. That is taking line. I tried this the other day with just kind of testing it out to see if 8-pound gear was good enough to go for the char. I know you could catch them on it, but when you're trying to get XP, you have to kind of weigh the amount of time you spend fighting the fish versus the amount of XP you get. So you don't want to take 10 minutes to catch a fish when you can catch 4 more in the same time for the same XP. It took forever. You mean getting the carp in with the Stallow? I think that that rod's 33 pounds. I think I caught Big Larry on the Stallow the first time, and that was kind of a pain. $33 or $35. Yeah, so it's somewhere around there. I said, if we're starting out, if that's all you have, then I mean, you kind of got to use what you got, but it's not my favorite. We got us a char here, almost to the secure catch. We got us a decent little silver, and right there, 278 XP and 128 credits. I completely forgot about our dailies. Let's see. Any 12, and we'll probably get 2 brown trout out of this. You see, the XP on the daily is 258. I think we got more than that for just that one silver fish. So you can get solid XP doing this. Yeah, the Capitan, that's from the classic tackle pack, is it not? Can't remember which rod is from which pack, but I know the classic tackle pack has some. There's one going for it. Slow that down. I know the classic tackle pack has some free rods that are pretty good in the 30-pound range. You think it was the Rushy pack? It might have been. I can't remember. The classic tackle pack, if you don't want to use the Stallo and you don't want to spend any money, it is free for all platforms: PC, Xbox, PlayStation. It took a while to come to console, but it's got some good gear in it. This one seems like it's running a little bit more than the last one was. There we go. I'm stopped out at 74 feet. There's going for another little run. Yeah, it's a DLC. That's all you remember. There's a lot of them for this guy. So what happened there was he got around that. I think he got around this point and hit a rock. Oh, that line snapped pretty quick. So we'll move out here to try to keep that from happening again. Fishing for trout right now. What kind of trout? Brown trout on Norway. Nice. I got really lucky on my last playthrough before all my save data got lost. I caught a diamond brown trout going for one of the challenges for another fish. I think I was fishing for Ide or something like that. Whichever one was over at, I think it was this spot right here. I was going for, it was Ide or grayling or something like that. I can't remember, but I saw a big brown trout jump right next to me and ended up catching it. Ended up being a dime. I did the same thing with the European perch, which apparently I really lucked out on. I mean, not anymore, but I think I caught it going for the bronze roach. This area here, this whole area around this island's good for char. I usually like to start over here, and if I'm not really having much luck, move out around here. Right here on the other side of this point is where I caught my diamond char in front of CJO. Oh, that's a brown trout. To qualify for the last weekend league that I was in. Here we go. See how much XP the brown trout gives us. 336 XP for a 13-pound silver brown trout. I'm channel cats going for muskie. Oh, I guess using a minnow as bait then. I think that's the only thing, or the only crossover they would have between their baits that I can think of off the top of my head. Minnow size 4. I don't think I've ever really musky fished with minnow. One of the top legs, probably cackling needle. Lewis, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Never hiding under stuff. Oh, under your boat. Yeah, that can get really annoying when... Oh, there's another brown trout. Yeah, for muskies, I tend to go use the swim baits for them and for pike. How you doing this morning, Lewis? See, that one's a little bit bigger, 288 XP. So we got less XP for a bigger fish. I'm not really sure how that works, but we might have done one of our masteries. We're going to keep doing this. There we go. Oh, I didn't know you moved to Xbox, you do. Slow that down so we can catch up to it. Yeah, I'm doing good, Lewis. Just got off work not long ago, came home, talked to the wife for about 30 minutes, and decided I'll try to get a little short stream out today. I have to go here in about an hour and a half or so to pick up my paycheck, so can't really stream for long, but I've wanted to stream a lot more than I actually have, so I just kind of wanted to take the opportunity to stream when I can. Yeah, I agree. Controller is much nicer for the angler than a keyboard. It is nice being able to type in chat though on a PC. I wouldn't trade my controller for it, but it's a nice little touch. This one might be either a big silver or a small gold. It's fighting a lot harder than the other one was. I'm ready to get some braided line. You don't know what to go for? If you want, I can put my Apex on screen and hop in here with me. Go for some char. We've got brown trout here also. Yes, Spider, you can. You can also lose all your save data if you have, you know, the angler on X or PC Game Pass and Xbox. I'm pretty sure that's what it was that corrupted my save data. Because apparently the format that it saves cloud data in for coming from PC is a different format than it saves coming from Xbox, and those two don't like to play nice with each other. So I'm pretty sure that's how I ended up losing my save data. This one's definitely fighting harder than any char I've had before. But 8-pound line, I can't really tell how big it is. Come fish with me. Alright, let's see. That's my gamer tag. How do I get to my Apex? Fish down a little bit more. Is it an Apex Connect? There it is. It's 6-shot, hashtag 6954. I meant to make that a chat command, but I haven't got around to it. Kind of want him to stay more this way, because right now that bank is kind of stopping him from running out a whole bunch of line on me. All right, I got you, Yudi. He's starting to tire out now. Spider, how's your morning going? I don't think I asked you. Spider, was that you that just joined the reserve? Spooder Man? I feel like you changed your name to that, but I can't remember because it's been so long. You don't want to get up and do anything? Hey man, it's Sunday, don't. Oh, that's the imposter spider then. All right, let's see what this guy is. New personal best by 3 pounds. And we did hit a level up off that. 243 XP. So level 20, if I'm not mistaken, that marksman rod was pretty good. My goal is to kind of hit level 25, because at level 25, at least for the monofilament, you can unlock the 22-pound line. And the 22-pound line with the glass or stained glass rods from the Rushy pack, it works pretty good for Camiso Barbel. I'm planning on going to Spain eventually for my rep grinding and to get the Cetro Del Rey. And Camisos work really good for the mastery on those, because even the silvers usually give you at least a full percentage on it. So you can level the rods really quick doing that. Oh, the rocks are hitting your car. You know what? This is Norway. I believe it. Didn't have time to make it. He looked like he spooked off. I don't know if he'll come back anytime soon. I tried to quick cast out there to pick him up. Yeah, Norway, for whatever reason, I have graphical issues. I don't know if it's an Xbox thing or if it's across all platforms. But I actually, before I started the stream, I had to quit out of the game and relaunch it, because like the shadows are all messed up and stuff like that. It's like all kinds of flashing graphical glitches. The last time that happened, I think me and Sam were fishing together, going for the little micro bullhead fish. And in my trophy catch, like half the screen would just be completely black. You've had them on Norway the most? Yeah, Norway does seem like the least stable map that they have for me. Like every now and then I'll get like bushes and stuff that look weird on Spain or Golden Ridge, but nothing to the level that Norway has. Hey, you made it here. Oh wait, no, that's... Spider, that is you. Oh, wait, UD Spooder Man? Oh. That's going to get... That had me confused as hell. I keep forgetting to up my reel speed back up to 3. Because the Char don't like to hit it when it's going slow. But backed it down to try to let that fish catch up to it. Oh, yours is still Spider. I don't know why I was thinking that you changed it not long ago. Try a little bit more out here towards the river mouth. Oh, you have 2 alts? Yeah, I don't really have any alts. I have the Angler on Xbox, and then I have the Hunter on Xbox also, but I've just recently picked up the Hunter on PC. So might have some Hunter streams coming up at some point. I know Hollow's trying to make Rump Day a thing in her Discord, and honestly, that just sounds like a good time streaming that with her. So that might be a thing coming up. Speaking of, type this in chat real quick. They would bite right when I'm trying to type something. Can never catch I'd. Where do you usually try fishing for I'd? Honestly, I kind of forgot I'd were even in this spot. So the spot that I usually go to for I'd, I'll show you here in a second. I like to go over here to the testicle lakes. Go to the right one. And right in here is a really good spot. Over here too, but right here in this spot, Darth Sloan was streaming, and Spider will remember this because he was there too. We had the entire server over there fishing with him, and honestly, I lost count of how many diamond I caught that day. I didn't catch any of them. Everyone caught diamonds except for me, but there was easily over 20 diamonds caught from that spot. never catch diamonds when everyone is. It's happened to me twice. It happened to me with Ide, and it happened to me with Orid trout. Everyone around me catching diamonds, but I could not catch a damn thing. And getting a couple nice char at least. Well, silver and a bronze. It's better than nothing. And char, I think, are one of the funner fish to go for on Norway. Personally, I prefer Norway pike, but char are really fun. I think both of the Tackle Tuesdays that they've had here, I got your brown trout. Just jumped right in front of my face. I think both of the Tackle Tuesdays that they've had here, they both caught, both of them, I think everybody caught at least 11 diamonds. I think that was just between, the people competing in the competition. I don't know if this is a diamond location for brown trout. I haven't actually looked. Yeah, it was a ton of dimes. The first one, I'm pretty sure it was the first Tackle Tuesday that they had char as the fish, was funny because I'm pretty sure that's the one that Brobra didn't catch a diamond until the very end of the competition. So like the entire time that they're fishing, he's just slowly getting more and more filled with rage as it goes on. And it was pretty funny. He did end up getting a diamond at the very end. I think Nate had 3. I think Kensko had 3. Tony had 1 or 2. I can't remember exactly how it all broke down, but it was a lot of them. All right, you're in the England, 5 hours ahead. So they would go live at what, like 2 o'clock in the morning for you? And that's what Sam usually says. Two or 3 a.m. Yeah, that'd be rough. That's where I am kind of lucky that, with me working nights and having a job that I can, pull up YouTube streams and stuff like that. So I get to see most of them. So that's got us, we're halfway through level 20 right now. So let's see how far this fish gets us. Nearly 34. I think as far as like the store items go, the regular store, like not talking about the souvenir shop or anything like that, I think like level 35 or 40 is about where you have everything available to you from there. So you're right there at it. I wanted to run right there at the very end. So that got us, I think it said 213 XP. I'm bad with numbers. And I mean, that's basically a quarter of the bar. So, you know, you combine that with the daily challenges and stuff like that, get some levels pretty quick. That was a piss poor throw. Yeah, I think the grout here is the last of the bait casters that you unlock. Got a decent fish on, he says. There it is. It's a char. 10-pound silver. That's a solid silver. What pound line are you using, Beauty? $27. That'll get the job done. I think the record for char is what, right around 23, 24, something like that. So you're right there around that max level for char, or max weight for char. Yeah, I'll take silvers all day. It's like, as far as, I'm not really worried about diamonds and stuff right now, because, you know, diamonds will come. That's, you know, just how it is. If you fish hot spots and stuff like that, you'll eventually catch enough diamonds to buy what you need. But right now, I'm not really worried about souvenir shop gear and stuff like that until it gets to the point where I need diamond tokens for the tackle box expansions and the backpack expansions. Because really, those are what I think you should go for first. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I miss having 100 slots in the tackle box. Hello, what's going on? Welcome in. We were just talking about Rump Day earlier. How you're trying to start that tradition. Rump Day. We're gonna go catch some koi. I don't know if that's code for something, Hollow. You're going to play Fisher Online? Is Fisher Online code for the angler? It's definitely not. I understand that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just thinking about getting that saltwater fishing for, oh, what is the name of it? Planet Fishing. I know, watching CJO and Crow and all them play that, it looked like it was a lot of fun. Like, I'm not real big on grinding, but I mean, it looks like it might be worth it. You like having 4 rods going at a time? I think, does Fishing Planet have rod holders? I feel like it does. I think Spider was showing it off on Twitch one day. Got another one wanting to run on me. Fishing Planet does. I thought so. I mean, Fishing Planet looks good. I just don't really think I'll have time to play it. It's kind of like me and Hollow were talking about Way of the Hunter. Like, I like the game. It's just with the aging mechanics and stuff. Like, I just don't have the free time. Yeah, I got something taking out a ton of line. Out to 156 feet right now. Like I said, I'm on 8-pound line, so it might be something big or it might be, you know, a decent silver. It's like you got a char on in front of me. It's like a decent sized silver for you. Where the Hunter's just made by the wrong devs. I don't know. Like, I don't really know much about the developers of the game. I just know that, like, from what I've played of Way of the Hunter, I like it. But, like I said, the aging mechanics, I just don't have time. So, Yudi, level 34. I really need this guy to not run anymore. Because I don't have braided line yet, so I'm kind of in trouble of getting spooled right now. I'm not sure what the max amount of line I have on this is, but I would imagine it's somewhere around 230 to 250 feet. Yeah, it's kind of how I feel like Fishing Planet would be for me, Hollow. Like, damn it. Well, I guess we'll never know. I mean, unless it bites again. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel like Fishing Planet would be for me. Like, I kind of go back to Warframe. I love Warframe. I just hate actually playing Warframe because I don't have time to sit around and grind. Yeah, I can kind of see that take, Cutie. It did take them a while to get a couple maps out, if memory serves. I watched Crow's breakdown of the Ultimate Hunter or Ultimate Hunting trailer, and honestly, that game looks pretty good. I think he said it comes out next year. I haven't heard if it's just PC or if it's all platforms yet or not, though. Yeah, that just doesn't sound like a good model to me, Lewis. Like, if I buy something, then it's mine. Like, I shouldn't lose access to it after a certain time limit. PC on launch, console later. That's going to be one to keep an eye on, I think, because I liked what I saw from the trailer. I mean, I was working while I was watching it, but from what I saw, it looked good. Fisher Online is 3 rods at a time. I've never heard of Fisher Online. Is that like an older game, newer game? I didn't make it to it. No, come back. See, I've thought about War Thunder because I've seen all of y'all talk about playing it, so like it seems like it'd be fun. But I've never actually pulled the trigger and gave it a try. The dev is loco, but the game is solid. "24 maps. That's kind of impressive. How long's it been out? War Thunder's held a grind for free. Yeah, like I said, I don't really know if I have time to get into a grinding game like that. Like I work like 60 hours a week. You know, I'm making donuts for 6 nights out of 7. There you go, UD. That's the spirit. You played the game. You earned your spot. Take it. 2019, according to Steam. So that's probably coming up on 5 years, depending on what month. Meadow, what's going on, man? 2 hours flat to Michigan. Is that how fast you made it, or you still have 2 hours to go? Now, is War Thunder set up kind of like World of Tanks? Because World of Tanks I have played. Where like you have the different countries and you have to work through their tank trees, warship trees, whatever. 2 hours to go, rip metal. Tony, what's going on, man? Welcome in. 2 bear claws and a maple bar with bacon. You know what? I made those exact donuts last night. So now, okay, I'm glad you said that, Tony, because you call them maple bars. Down here, we just call them Long Johns, but with maple icing. But we have a bunch of people, I guess they're from the West Coast. Is that a West Coast thing to call them maple bars? Kind of, yeah, for the tech trees. You have to research a jet to get another. Okay, so I think I know kind of how it's set up. You've never heard them called Long Johns? See, that's the thing. I'm not out on the floor selling the donuts anymore, but when I was, like, people would call donuts like different things from different regions. So like they'd come in from out of town and they'd try to order something and I had no damn clue what they were talking about. For me personally, the only countries worth grinding are USSR, Germany, US, and Japan, and Israel. They're the only good nations in the game. I mean, you just named like 5 of the major ones. Oh, this might be big. This might be big. I might be in trouble. Chocolate covered in Dr. Pepper. Hey, keep it simple, metal. I like it. This feels like it's taking line out faster than the one that snapped me. So can I go up on my drag? Yeah, see, this is the problem with having 8-pound test when you're going for Artic Char. Oh, the silvers are really good XP, but like I almost kind of don't want dimes right now because of this right here. Cowboy Killer, welcome in, buddy. But if you are leveling and doing this, going for, fish with undersized tackle, it does, I think, teach you better how to like work the drag and fight the fish and stuff like that for when you are later in the game going for, Norway pike, salmon, big carp, stuff like that. Apparently I have 206 feet of line on this. That's where it's maxing out at. That was a big fish. Everything's 4.5 hours away and shut off. I don't think Xbox has to be turned on for remote play, Metal. I definitely did not leave my console turned on in America for 5 weeks while I was in Cambodia. So War Thunder, is that like all of the stuff? Like you said jets earlier, but does it have like battleships and stuff like that? So I think I might be confusing it with World of Battleships. It has to be plugged up. I mean, maybe, Metal. I don't know. Like I said, I was in Cambodia for 5 weeks. I just used the Game Pass app on my phone. Although I guess if you didn't bring a controller with you, it really wouldn't matter. Helicopters, Navy vessels, planes, and tanks. Oh, so it's got everything in it. So like, is the map like just a huge area? Got like boats out at sea, then tanks on land and stuff like that. Planes can be with boats, can be helicopters, jets. That's a big fish. Okay, never mind. It looked a lot bigger. 13-pound silver. Like I thought you had at least a gold on right there. Which that's probably just shy of gold. It doesn't need to be turned on, but it needs to be plugged in. That sucks. I might have to test that at some point. Like I just saw him down there at the corner of the screen right before you landed him. Hey, Foxy, welcome in. How are you this evening? Oh, Tony is in here. Let's go. I think I might have to go get just a little bit bigger line. The XP and stuff is good on this 8-pound line, but I done had 2 big fish snap me off, so I don't know if it's worth it to keep trying to use this line. Might go up to probably the 11 or the 13-pound test line. Can't decide if you want to play Hunter or Minecraft. What about going hunting in Minecraft? If you think about it, that'd be like an interesting crossover for an April Fool's Day. Like everybody just log into the Hunter and it's just blocky Minecraft graphics. Fallow look like the cows or something. I don't know. If only Bedrock wasn't too stingy to allow mods. I don't know the difference in Bedrock Edition and Java Edition. I just know I have one of them on my console. But Bedrock is console. So Bedrock is console, Java is special PC edition. That got us to level 21. And we still have 2 more of the daily challenges to hit. I'm going to run to the store real quick and pick up some bigger line. Might have already bought the line, I'm not sure. So Java's the one that allows mods. Okay. Like if you think about it, it's crazy that game has stayed popular for as long as it has. Like I think Minecraft might have came out back when I was in high school, maybe. Toss those out. I do have 11-pound line on me. Let's see what kind of new gear I can get. Yeah, I have one of those for free. That's got 15-pound line on it. Can I get a 15-pound reel? Oh, I can get a 12-pound reel. That'll work. Can I get any good braided line yet? You know what? I think that 11-pound braided line will work pretty good. So let's switch this loadout over. I'll have the actual rod in my thing. Minecraft is a few months older than you. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's wild. That, like, it's had the staying power that it has. We'll go the X-3086 Marksman. And I think it was the Belta. There we go. Where's that size 3 at? There it is. Hey, Cowboy joined the reserve. Earliest version of Minecraft is slightly older, not the proper release. Yeah, 2011. See, I graduated high school in 2008, so it was just a couple years after I was out of high school. Who's down here? Oh, that's where I'm fishing at. Never mind. I always turn the wrong way. Wait, where am I going? There we go. Tony, you know what's really annoying about this? You know, me and you were going back and forth about me trying to catch you in level. You're 114 right now. I was 115. I was 115 when I lost my save data. All right, we've got some bigger line now, so we shouldn't get broke off. It'll still be a fight because, like I said, 11-pound line, and I think record for Char is 23 pounds or 24 pounds, something like that. Yeah, no, it does suck, Tony. I had you beat. And it got took from me. It's all right, though. We're making the best out of it. Running out to the odd spot to get a dime, hopefully. I think I usually use the 5 hook with cheese for odd. To show you again, this the one over there that has the stuff unlocked on it. This area right in here is where I usually like to go for odd. I think you can also get them over here, but I'm not 100% sure. I've never actually tried it. Looks like Certified Plumber's going with you. Oh, it was definitely a day of rage mode, Tony. But then I kind of got to thinking, like, with the situation, like if it had to happen, it happened at a pretty good time for me, though, because, you know, Lek, I would always talk to her when I was first playing the angler. I would just go to Blue Bridge there on Golden Ridge, and I just throw out a 5 minnow and just catch whatever while I was on the phone with her. And she mentioned to me one day, you know, why don't I start a gaming channel? And so I'm like, you know, it'd be cool, but I just don't have time. I work so much and stuff like that. Well, then, you know, Cambodia, she was talking about I should record some videos and post it on YouTube. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I will. JC subscribed to me out of nowhere, and I had already decided that I wanted to make that stupid little video for JC, giving him a shout out. So I'm like, all right, I'll make one YouTube video. But then with, you know, winning a weekend league and CGO surprising me, because I didn't know that the reward was a $50 Amazon gift card at the time. So he messaged me about that. I'm like, you know what? Let me check the price on some USB mics and stuff like that. So technically, CJO bought like half of my streaming setup. and then losing my save data. I'm like, you know what? I have something to stream now. Let's go back to level 100. Decided to play Hunter. Want to see if you can get some progress on Great One Red Deer. Hey, good luck, Foxy. I'm not going to lie, Melanistic Red Deer might be my favorite rare in the game. Oh yeah, Hollow gifted me, she gifted me the Hunter on PC and Emerald Coast map. Then I picked up like 30 other DLCs for like $40 or $50 because Steam knocked everything like 85% off. Yeah, Hollow's been teaching me the ways. Oh, Super Troll. That's still awesome though. Yeah, UD, it looks like you're in the right spot. I would go more kind of out around here, but you should do fine right there. Yeah, I think the Steam Summer Sale runs to like July 11th or something like that, doesn't it? Yeah, Hollow paid $3 to see if my little laptop could run the Hunter. And then she took me to her Reventuli Coast and her ungodly bird spawns that she has over there to give it a proper testing. It held up pretty good. I was surprised at my little laptop here. And then she's also got me playing Path of Titans. She's Dino Mom. Dino Mom and Bunny Blaster. Oh, I agree, Yudi. Dude, when everybody was a compy, just running around terrorizing everything, and then me and you got separated and didn't know what to do except for run. I think it was the Veloci server that me and Sam have a EO-Trike on now. So, if that's ever an option for something to hop on. Yeah, that Quetz was the same one that was terrorizing me, Hollow, and Faz. Was it Faz, I think? The week before when we were playing. Sounds like you on the chicken. The last stream that Hollow did, we were the chickens. That was a lot of fun too. We're still getting 171 XP for 10.75 pound Char. That's still not bad. Going to a little bit heavier tackle. Yeah, that's a great spot. Like I said, that one stream that's me and Spider were fishing with Darth Sloan, it was easily over 20 dimes that were caught there. He like 10 Red Bull. Dude, Tony, I feel that. I haven't really had energy drinks since I got back from Cambodia. I keep thinking that, you know, I need to stop drinking them so much, so I did, and I miss them. Like getting up, going to work, it's a drag now for like the first half of the night. either an aesthetics player or a little shit. I think they got a strike for harassment or something like that, Yudi. I don't know that if I ever got a strike on that one, Hollow. Yudi, Tony just got your gold eyed. Play mostly on officials. Now, do official servers have the same rules as like the private servers that we play on with like body down rules and stuff like that? You need hash browns, but there aren't isn't a single McDonald's around for miles. I mean, I think Wendy's has hash browns, maybe. I know Bojangles has hash browns. Wait, you're not in the South. So you probably don't have a Bojangles there. I can't remember what the name of the skin that I put on my chicken was, Foxy. I just remember that I'm pretty sure Hollow was throwing shade at it. Oh, they shut it down. I mean, to be fair, if y'all's Bojangles were anything like our Bojangles, it probably needed to be shut down. Like, Bojangles is really good fast food if you're okay with the 80 sanitation score. The skin that I put on my chicken the last time we were playing Path of Titans. We're throwing shade at somebody's chicken, and I think it might have been mine. But it's okay, because I think I was a pretty bird. There was shade enough for everyone. Chicken lives matter. We had a pretty big group, I think, on last time, didn't we? I think there was probably about 6 of us, something like that. See, Foxy, that one sounds like it'll look a lot better than what I came up with. That's kind of like why I like going for the darker skins, because, you know, nighttime on the server especially, I feel like you can hide a lot easier. Just see, is that Tony? I think that's Tony. Yeah. I just see Tony ripping Char across my screen. Got something chasing. That might be a brown trout, actually. Yep, that's a little brown trout. And silver brown trout still giving 240 XP. When the Strias lay down in front of me and I'm hacking because I sneak up on them and rush them by on the Meg. Okay, the Megalodon is definitely a menace. Not Megalodon, Megalania. That's what Hollow started me off on, was the Megalanias. I think she tried to make a little monster out of me. It is a goanna. Oh my God, Foxy, you're right. From Chippendale's Rescue Rangers. I can neither confirm nor deny, Hollow. All I know is when Faz challenged me to a 1v1, it changed something. I'm a little bit jealous that y'all get Helldivers. Which I think that we were talking about, there was rumors for it to be coming to Xbox. I haven't looked up anything about that in several weeks though, so I don't know. There's that taste for blood. I think Helldivers might be pushing my little laptop, Hollow. I mean, I feel like both of y'all are probably right. Was it actually a Sony first party game? Phasmophobia is on the list. Yeah, the only way that's coming to Xbox is if they make out some kind of deal. Because I know Xbox is talking about putting some of their games on PlayStation, especially like with now them owning half the games industry, for better or worse. How much is Faz on Steam? About $10. $10. So my paycheck, which I'm gonna have to stop streaming to go pick up here shortly, it usually gets deposited in the bank on Tuesday. So after bills and everything, I might pick that up. I think I still have like 3 maps to pick up on the Hunter also. So the sale is until July 11th. I thought so. And there's another level up. Level 22. And we still have 2 weeklies to go through, but that catch 3 diamonds may or may not happen. I just kind of picked that one because there weren't any really better options. Camp though. Which dinosaur is that, Foxy? I haven't actually played a lot of the game enough to know a lot of the dinosaurs like that. I do, Tony, because I can never remember which lake is Tony Lake. The Roo Hopper. I don't know if I looked at that, which I haven't really looked through the herbivores that much. Hollow, you need to stop. You're being too nice. We were harassing a Campto. Well, I deny any harassing of any Campto because I don't remember it. Let's see which lake is Tony like. Okay, it's this one. And after stream, I'll get that downloaded hollow, and sometime this week we can give it a test. Yo, CJO, welcome in, dude. How's your evening going? Evening? Evening for y'all, right? Afternoon, something like that. It's been pretty good, man. Had a decent night at work. My last night until my night off. Then, got home, talked to the wife for a little bit, fired up a stream. Probably going to be ending it. Let's see, it's 10:19. Probably going to be ending it here in about 15, 20 minutes, something like that, because I have to go pick my paycheck up. You gotta put that in before you do it, Hollow. Did you get your dime? Let's go, UD. It's awesome. Did you get it from the 8.87 pounds? That's a nice one. Did you get it from the testicle lake like I told you? Oh yeah, after I pick up my paycheck, gotta hang out with Spaz. Let's go, UD. Congrats, dude. Proud of you, T. I see what you did there, Hollow. I want to point out you lecture me, but I approve of it. This feels like a nice fish I got on here. Ran me out to 160 feet. Which I'm still undersized, but I did go up to the 11-pound line, but I am still undersized for char. So we'll have to see when I get it, if I get it in. I've done had 2 snap me off, so this one looks like it's going to come in now, though. Right now we're going for char. Kind of trying to level up, and I figured char and brown trout on like the 8-pound test line would work out pretty good. And it worked good for XP. I was getting, 200 plus XP for fish. Just even like little silvers. The problem is, especially with the char wanting to make diamonds so much, I got snapped off twice. So I got a little frustrated with that. Went to a little bit bigger gear. And now we're out here with Tony at his lake, seeing what we can get. Everybody, just so you know, Spaz in chat, if you watched my first YouTube video that I point out, he was the same Spaz that did not get a shout out because he's supposed to be in that video, but he forgot that passports exist until 3 weeks before the plane was supposed to leave. So anytime you see Spaz in chat, you have to ask him if he's got his passport yet. Absolutely harass him until he finally gets it. I can't remember if it was with the 1S or 2. There you go. You figured it out. You figured out how to use your chat command, not how to get a passport. Congratulations. Proud of you, buddy. Proud of you. Foxy, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Oh, passport. Yeah, Spaz. Answer Foxy, did you get your passport? Not quite yet. No, it's okay, Spaz. It's not the first time you failed me. It won't be the last. Let's be honest. You choked on your coffee there. That might be the worst drink to try to choke on. I'm sorry. Exactly. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, we were talking about him going to Cambodia with me since I got back from Cambodia the first time. Dude had 11 months worth of talking about going to Cambodia. Yeah, man, I'm ready. Yeah, I already got the money saved up. Yeah, no, I'm ready to go. Just let me know when the plane leaves. Hey, man, plane's leaving in 3 weeks. You ready? Well, you see, what had happened was I'm about a dumbass. That's pretty much how that conversation went. Was that you that pulled up with us, Judy? I saw somebody pull their boat up, but I wasn't sure who. Dang, Hollow. Like, you'd at least think the wintertime would remind them. Like, wintertime in Canada, you're out there in Portugal. You would think that would at least make them think, you know, man, we really need to get those passports. I would bring that up every opportunity I got, Hollow. Every chance I got, I would bring that up. My plan is to just give Spaz hell until he gets his passport just to get me to shut up. He might not even plan on making the trip anymore, but he'll get the passport just so I shut up. Both of y'all got a fish on. That's true, Yudi. That's true. He could. They have a beach. We can just sail you in on the ocean, Spaz. I can hear you saying that too, Hollow. Okay, Spaz, here's what we're going to do. Okay, I'm still going to need you to get a passport. If you can fit in a suitcase, no problem. Hollow says she has ways. Hear me out. Here's what we're going to do. Here's our play. I'm still going to need you to get a passport, but we'll get a passport or get you a passport, get you on a plane to Cambodia. When we get over to Cambodia, you'll just like walk around in like a sundress and a black wig. And on the way back home, I'll put my wife in some of your clothes and like dye her hair like a dirty blonde or whatever. And you'll give her your passport. So we'll leave you in Cambodia and then she can come back over here. How's that sound? You haven't missed much, Spider. Gone up a couple levels, up to level 22. Got snapped off by 2 big Char. I don't know if they were golds or diamonds. One of them I felt like might be a diamond. It was ripping line out pretty hard. As I'm not abandoning you there, I'm trading you. There's a difference. Exactly what Yudi said. If I quote unquote abandon you there, then you won't forget your passport again. Dude, you'll be fine. You can buy beer for like a quarter over there. It's like 25 cents for a beer. And like 1 out of every 3 or 4 tabs has another free beer on it. You'll be fine, dude. Like the worst case scenario, would be mad that he now has to work extra hours. And that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Yeah, exactly. See, Yudi knows what's up. Yudi's got my back on this. Thailand's right there. Vietnam's right there. Laos is right there. The Philippines are kind of close. See, Malaysia, Yudi just keeps backing my play here. Like, how are you going to argue with the facts that Yudi's laying down right now? I'll come visit. See, Hollow says she can get you there. She says you'll be fine. And like, she probably really means it because she's got like 4 E's on the end of that fine. So like, you're going to be like extra fine, right? Cambodia is actually pretty far from China. Actually, I flew over China to get there. See, the E stands for extra. Just do a loop. That could work. Yeah, the last trip I was over there, I had a layover in South Korea, which weirdest airport ever. They did not have a single bar in the entire airport. Trust me, I checked. But from South Korea to Cambodia, I think it was like a 6 or 6.5 hour flight. Okay, maybe don't take that part of Yudi's advice. But also, yes. Bad. Should I tell him the story of why my mom was so worried that I had a layover in South Korea? You know, it's my story. I don't need your permission. My mom was terrified that I had a layover in South Korea because She couldn't tell the difference between South Korea and North Korea. She says, yeah, they're the same thing. They're really not, Mom. The best one, though, was, like I said, originally Spaz was supposed to go with me on the trip, right? And the first time I went over there, I went with my now sister-in-law and her husband. So it was 3 of us that went. This time I was, making the trip with Spaz, but then after he bailed out on me, because he's an idiot, never let him forget that. But after he bailed out on me, I'm just going to be literally flying solo, right? And my mom is freaking out because she spends way too much time watching the news. So she keeps asking me, why can't you ask, her husband to go with you? Talking about my sister-in-law. I'm like, Mom, I can't just go up to somebody and be like, hey, man, I'm leaving in a month. You want to spend $2,000 on a plane ticket real quick? How many vacation days you got at work? Like, I can't just walk up to somebody and ask that out of the blue, And she's like, well, why can't Spaz go with you? Obviously, she didn't call him Spaz. Like, well, why can't Spaz go with you? I'm like, he didn't get a passport. Well, can he expedite one? I mean, yeah, he could, but that costs a lot of extra money. Well, I just would feel better if he went with you. And I reassured him, like, Mom, I went over there completely fine. I didn't have any problems. Everyone over there is nice. I'm not worried about, getting off the plane by myself or whatever. And as far as going through the airports, I'm going to be behind security the entire time. And then my mom says what might be the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. She says, well, what if people come in with guns and start holding the airport hostage? And I said, well, what the do you think Spaz is going to do in this situation? Like, at this point, you're just asking for extra hostages. Like, I could do something if only my buddy Spaz were here. When it comes to traveling, especially to places like Southeast Asia, people, they really need to turn the news off and just go. Honestly, it's not as bad as people think it is. Yeah, right. Like, he's going to take the whole airport on. Like, she's imagining a force that is somewhere along the lines of overpowering airport security, but also easily defeatable by Spaz. I'm not sure what scenario she was thinking of here, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't exist. He's a bloody Pokemon. Exactly. Hollow, I have more faith in you than I do Spaz, trust me. Let's go, Yudi, level 35. And yeah, exactly, Foxy. Like, I'm just going, like, I can't just walk up and be like, hey, you want to go to literally the other side of the planet with me so my mom feels better? Like, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, that's a good question, Spider. I haven't even checked because I keep forgetting about that. Pro performance. I might have some of that on me. Oh, there's Char. That's some quick work, Hollow. I like it. I like your style. Yeah, it's really not, Udie. Like, people hear the phrase third world country and they just imagine that everything's, stick in mud huts. And I mean, it's not. Like, y'all have seen, some of the videos that I posted. They have, whole cities, power, stuff like that. Like, it's not like there are definitely poor areas, but, hell, there's poor areas in America. Like, it's nowhere near as bad as people think it is until they start driving. That's not even me trying to. Our server just died. That's not even me trying to make a joke. I do not mean to perpetuate any stereotypes with their statement. I'm just saying that at least here in America, they have a reputation that's not very good for driving. And I'm just saying I understand where it came from now. So they pull up to like a 4-way stop sign and they just decide, yeah, I feel like going now. Is that a box truck coming my way? It's fine. He'll probably stop. I'm just going to go. They're great people. Don't get me wrong. They are some of the best people I've ever had the pleasure of meeting in the world. I have nothing bad to say with them, except for driving. You're probably right on that, Udie. Especially like Brazil. I think we were talking about that on Hollow Stream. Brazil has some absolutely savage areas. I should say the Portuguese drivers. A 4-way who can get through the intersection faster. Yeah, they probably have a very similar driving style to that I saw in Cambodia. Like I said, great people. Love them to death. Terrible drivers. Wasn't there a place in Canada that the crosswalk started putting bricks that people could carry across to make sure that the other cars stopped? I think that was in Canada somewhere that I saw that. That was Canada. Which part of Canada? You know off the top of your head? Did it put me in a nighttime server? Nighttime or morning time? Okay, now I'm intrigued, Udie. What's the greatest place name in Canada? See, I think that's what the brick's for, Hollow. It makes them pay attention. They might not see it this time, but they'll remember it next time. Let me secure the fish. There we go. This is actually working pretty good for getting mastery on the rods also. 6% for just shy of 12-pound char. So that's a little bit of extra XP that we can get too. All right, I think this is going to be my last cast. Well, I'll catch one more fish. I'll say that. Catch one more fish, and then I got to hop off and go pick up my paycheck. Is he going to make it? I don't think he's going to make it. Yeah, what's the greatest place name in Canada, Yudi? Oh, you can't even put it in YouTube chat. Oh, that's got to be a good one. Said I was going to catch one fish and they stopped biting. Char don't want me to leave, guys. Yeah, except for this guy. Oh, that is awesome, Hollow. What do we got? Oh, somebody just got a diamond. I got a charge. Somebody just caught a diamond. Was it one of y'all? Nope, James. James with a 10.2-pound diamond. Diamond eyed. All right, UD, I'll check that here in just a second. I got to hop off. Like I said, go pick up my paycheck. Read it? Okay. Why would you name a town that? That's just like, that has to be an old-timey name, right? Like, there's no way that in modern times somebody said, yeah, no, this would be a great name for our town. The free hub. Right. I gotta hop off. Thanks everybody for coming out. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Like it if you liked it, subscribe if you loved it, and I'll catch y'all later.